Welcome to my Car and Train channel. This magazine that I found recently about Rod Stewart triggered in me the desire to elaborate this video about celebrities who are also model railroaders. I think it's important for us who are in this hobby to see that even very famous people are in the same kind of hobby, so we are not completely crazy. So this video is going to show you different celebrities and documentation that I was able to gather. We are going to speak, of course, about Walt Disney, but let's start with Rod Stewart, because he is very likely the most mediatized celebrity where you can find a lot of documentation, and especially in model railroader. So the article is on page 42. The thing which is important to know about Rod Stewart is that as he is traveling, as you know, he's a very famous singer. Let me just Downtown Train, which is very famous. All his life, as he was traveling, he was building. The story is that he was always renting 2 bedrooms as he was traveling. One was for himself, and the second one was for the buildings that he was modeling. And here you can see an overview of his layout. Very close to industrial revolution buildings and different scenes, especially Pennsylvania, where you had factories, the Rust Belt, downtown cities. The second most famous is very likely Walt Disney. Walt Disney developed an impressive backyard that you can see. This is a very complete book that has been published by Pentrax about his backyard railroad and the famous locomotive Lily Bell. A lot of photos are included in the book, including the rolling stock. Here we go, turning the pages. A good view of the track. The interest in trains from Walt Disney came from his family heritage. His parents and uncle were working in train companies, and that allowed Walt to be on board of trains and even inside the locomotive. It's only at age 46 that he bought his first Lionel train set, and he discovered that some of his employees had much bigger trains in his backyard. So when he bought his property, the goal was to set up a wide, huge train set, 1/8 scale, in the backyard that he baptized the Carolwood Pacific Railroad in reference to his address. The set and the layout was fairly sophisticated, and going around the house and down in the lower portion of the yard. A locomotive was built at the Walt Disney Studio. Actually, he bought one from England that got severely damaged in transportation, and it became more and more popular to go to Walt Disney to enjoy the train set that he had in the backyard. So visitors were flocking, but unfortunately there was an accident and a young girl got burnt, not severely, by steam, which decided Walt actually to stop the operation at his property and actually dismantle completely the track 10 years later, but that triggered him to open his theme parks. I am going to include also some foreign train modelers, and I want to speak about Bernard Blier, who was a very, very famous French actor. So Bernard Blier is known for having a beautiful layout who was in the attic of his building, and he was involved with a brand which is called Volo Brun or VB. And he had a beautiful VB layout, as you can see on the photos. One of the fame of VB was to develop a system of track that was later licensed and copied, it's not always very clear, by Marklin for their Amtrak. Let's keep it positive and say that the knowledge transferred to Marklin and made the fame of the metal Amtrak. Frank Sinatra is another celebrity which passion for railroading is very well documented. He was into O-Gauge, started small. When he was in New York, in Manhattan, he met with Joshua Lionel Cohen and some of the members of the sales team and started to acquire some trains. It started around the Christmas tree, it seems, and as he moved to California, he started to build a large layout that you can see on those photos. To be able to do that, he got some help from the local train shop in San Dimas, California, with Paul Kirby. Paul Kirby spent some time to study exactly and listen to the desire of his customers, of his customer, and built gradually the layout as you can see it. The landscaping, the decor are a mix of prototype, but also everyday collectible things that Frank Sinatra had. He had an extensive collection of model train worth in excess of $1 million in model trains. The next presented is Hans-Peter Porsche, the son of Ferry Porsche. Ferdinand Porsche designed the Beetle, Ferry designed the 356, and Budsy designed the 911, only gifted people. Hans-Peter Porsche was very interested by collecting toys, started with a small layout in 1977, a Marklin one, and he got a subscription to receive every documentation and new model from Marklin. Before you know it, he had accumulated a large collection and he wanted actually to show it to the world. So he built a museum. Then you can see the building. It's called the Traumwerk, the Factory of Dream, where there is a huge Marklin layout with 1.7 miles of rail lines. The design, the decor is what Hans-Peter knows, which is Germany, Austria, the Lake of Constance, and there is even a loop outside with a garden railway, which is about 1.3 kilometers. A little bit of humor now. The next celebrity is me, and I am showing you my backyard live steam track as well as my 8-show Marklin layout. While we are finishing to look at my railroads, I want to speak about two celebrities for which I've not found a lot. One is Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks is popular because he was the voice for the conductor in the movie The Polar Express. The other one is Michael Jordan, and I've searched and found nothing. Elton John is another one who I think is credited of way more railroad interest than in reality. The only train link is obviously this song. Hugh Hefner from Playboy is not considered as a train enthusiast, but he is known to have had two Christmas train sets that were sold at auction after his passing in 2017. They were both set with 10-wheelers. One was the Royal Blue and the second is the Western set. And there are photos, family photos showing him and the children and his wife with the train set. Sebastian Bach is another one who I think is credited of more involvement than actual.